Hello, welcome in everyone. I am Valen, and um, I am, good boy ship. I apologize. I actually had something that I had intended to. Konnichiwa, hello, Yasho, welcome in. I actually had something that I had planned to yap about, but had kind of a rough day, so honestly, I'm not in the mindset for it. So I'm just going to jump straight into the game. I'm doing okay. As I just kind of alluded to, it's kind of a rough day. Office politics. You know how it is. Ah,
Always remember,
you
you
ain't
ain't
first,
first,
you're last.
you're last.
Thank you for redeeming first, Yasho. Nut.
Nut.
Thank you for the check-in. Okay, I think I... There we go. Should be situated. Should be? Hello? There we go. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna more or less jump in. Let's start. And the reason I'm going to hold off and talk about it, and I'll say what the subject is. It's on the subject of streamers supporting other streamers and um, what support looks like and how easy support actually is. But it's it's a topic that's easy to start to get into a rant about because there's a bit of hypocrisy that I've seen. And so kind of want to, and it's okay to more or less kind of say things like that in the VOD, but not that I want to get like super negative or anything like that, but as I mentioned it before, and Yasha, you probably just didn't hear me say it, because in an 8-hour VOD, I only mentioned it like maybe once, but I had diversified my YouTube channels for algorithm reasons. And I actually have a channel devoted entirely to yapping clips, where it's clips that are between 2 to 5 minutes, sometimes as much as 10 minutes, where I've discussed a particular topic, and I just clip that. Hypocrisy's everywhere. Even our hospital where I used to work, yeah, it's office. It's just everywhere. But I've got clips of where I just kind of yap, and the reason I started doing that was just a variety of reasons. But basically I decided that, hey, these are kind of moments that, somebody might want to hear and not want to have to skim through VODs looking for it, where it's like, here's, in an 8-hour VOD, here's 2 minutes where I talked about this one particular subject, and I just cut that out and make one clip out of it. And part of the reason is, yada yada yada, imitating the type of content I actually consume. Female was sexually harassed and assaulted by the owner at a hospital. Damn. Yeah, that's not unheard of. It's not unheard of. Whoa, got a raid from True Elder Phoenix. Welcome in. Ayo, Generic Derek, hello. Let's go. Welcome in, Raiders. Meet True Elder Phoenix, a part-time streamer dad who's here to bring the laughs, not the skills. Hear about the chill vibes and funny moments, even if it means facing the horrors of survival games. Join the bonfire for some Slaypex action and RP gains or losses. It's all in good fun. Hello, Angel Young, first time chat. Welcome in. Woo! That's right. Yippee! Woo! Yeah, throw them woos. Yeah, throw them emotes. Hype, hype, hype. That's right. Dance, dance, dance. Yeah. How's Mass Effect, Joan? Just starting to roll into it. I was just starting to yap a little bit that I've may as well mention it because I was starting to roll into it. It's one of my favorite series. So for algorithm reasons, I had split off several YouTube channels because one type of content somebody might not want to watch. Somebody who subscribes for one type may not watch another type, etc., etc. And one type of content that I realize I actually consume. So it makes sense to, if there's a type of content you consume, you're like, you know what? Maybe I should actually produce that kind of content, because I find myself yapping about certain things. So say in an 8-hour VOD, I'll yap about this thing for 2 minutes, yap about this thing for 3 minutes. May as well, snip that out and post it as a clip. So basically I've got, sometimes it's words of wisdom, sometimes it's conversation from chat.
I love you. I love you. I love
Thank
you.
Thank you for the follow. Sometimes it's, it comes from conversation from chat, and that's a very delayed interaction. I actually forgot. Damn, Tangia. Damn. Yeah, that was for the raid. I'll be back, just eat something. Yep, get that breakfast. Where was I going? Oh, so yeah, the type of content that I actually consume is little yapping clips, long form style yapping clips from VTuber streams, especially, and I got that idea, and also the idea of splitting off from a successful streamer who does that very thing, and she spoke about it matter-of-factly, like, oh yeah, I'm a Hulk, that's dope. You can actually change it on the is it on the overlay, or is it I keep forgetting if it's an overlay or a panel, but you can actually change it. I've got the DLCs in there for, it's actually fan-made mods for Final Fantasy and for Marvel. So if you like Hulk, you can keep that, but there are other options if you want to change that. But yeah, so yapping clips. And so actually last Thursday, my Mass Effect game there, I yapped in the beginning, and I got ended up getting 4 or 5 clips from that, and then 2 or 3 from later on when yapping with chat. So I got 7 relatively short clips, the longest being 11 minutes, most of them around that 3 to 5 minute range. So bite size. So right, if somebody wants to say, hear me talk about a particular topic, they don't have to sift through a random 8-hour VOD looking for it. It's just right there. Oh, by the way, so you'll see a little thing about a short survey. It should be posting at chat if it hasn't already. So if this is painful, I'll stop doing this. But this is supposed to be a simple, I'm actually going to try doing it myself. It's supposed to be a simple, 3-question survey. It should not be painful. And every completed survey gives me 70 cents. So it's a I'm all for easy, free ways to support me. I'm never going to ask somebody sub. I'm never going to ask somebody to throw bits. But sitting on my stream and running ads, that helps me. And something like this, perfect. Which platforms could I purchase games on? Choose as many as you like. Okay. And I just filled it out too, and I'm curious. It should. I want to see if it already gives me any data. Just out of curiosity. It might be link clicks, times displayed, earnings. It might be, earned surveys. I've already made $1.40 off of this. Nice. Yeah, this actually worked out really well. I am all for free, easy ways to support me. So when I saw this type of thing, I'm like, oh, hopefully this is what I was hoping it would be. But that's awesome. Yeah, I've already made $1.40 off of a couple of clicks. That's awesome. Thank you. Back to, where was I? Nut. Keep getting sidetracked, which, hey, no worries. Not complaining about getting sidetracked. I'm just scrolling. But anyway, I've got my, actually, for anybody interested, and I'm not into. I'm going to post this on social media soon anyway. It's just I was kind of in a rush to get in here, but most streaming is getting sidetracked these days. Yes. But I'll actually link to it if anybody's interested. Nobody has to click. This is only for those who are actually interested. Just a moment. This is only for people who are actually interested. This is what I've started pulling at. I used to have to wave briefly, Yasha, when I was explaining this. So I've got a variety of YouTube channels, and one of them is just fairly new one that I've created not too long ago, where it's just clips of me yapping. So if I kind of yapped about a topic that I'm like, you know what, people actually might want to hear this, where somebody wouldn't want to sift through an 8-hour VOD looking for it, but hey, here it is. It's 2 minutes. Yeah, so I mean, it's only for those who actually are interested in engaging in such a thing. I'm not going to ask anybody to engage just on my behalf, like a sub for sub, not into that. But what these are is yapping clips, where just talk for a little bit about a particular subject. Sometimes it's growth related as a streamer. Sometimes it's just something that comes from conversation from chat. Like I pulled 7 clips out of last Thursday's stream. Got them edited this past weekend. They're actually scheduled throughout the coming week. So I figure we're actually capturing clips is intermittent, but it'll give me plenty of content in the long term, in the long run. So that's what that's all about. And part of the reason I bring that up, get help.
Get some help.
Yeah, I do need help sometimes. But part of the reason I bring that up is I actually have a topic that I felt that I had intended to yap about, but honestly, I'm not in the right headspace for it, because it can be portrayed negatively with kind of the wrong tone. So it's something I'll talk about in detail later. But and basically kind of things I've been looking at with this. But the short version is looking at support is easy, right? That's the topic. Support is easy. The idea of you don't, hopping in somebody's stream, visiting them, that's great. But that can be difficult sometimes because of schedule. So, it's not demanded. But there are other ways to support someone by, like, say, liking and sharing on social media and reposting and things like that. And I guess we'll talk about it a little bit. But what I want to do is talk about it a little bit more positively. Not that I'm going to, go on an angry rant now or anything, but for a standalone clip, I want to talk about it a little bit more positively, like motivationally. And I just don't have it in me right now. But basically, what I'm seeing is looking at, we have it's a large community of streamers supporting streamers, right? You would expect that with a large community of supporting streamers, that people who you actively support by liking and reposting their go lives, and occasionally visiting them in stream, saying hi, lurking for a bit, you would think people who advocate, oh yeah, support is, support everybody, yeah, support your fellow streamer, support those who support you. You'd expect those people, if you support them, to support you. And I'm not always seeing that. No issues with anybody in this room right now. And it's not even necessarily about, like, seeing a name versus not seeing a name. It's just that there's certain individuals that I've just been seeing a pattern. And I'm not going to name names or anything, but basically I kind of want to treat this as a motivational, like, oh, here's how to do it. And I just don't have it in me right now. But that's the subject of it. I started cleaning out followers on Threads. This kind of comes back to algorithms as well. It's good for over half the people I see talking it aren't about it. Yeah. I'll see posts about somebody goes, oh yeah, streamers support streamers, yeah, support each other, and I visit those people and don't see anything back. So yeah, seeing that quite a bit. But this also kind of touches on the subject of algorithms, because it's not just about being nice, right? A like and a repost is not just a polite gesture. It actually means something. If I recently cleaned out a bunch of bot follows, and I still have another round of cleaning on Threads. Don't know why, but asking help for people is like asking free attention. So this kind of goes back to algorithm, right? So I've started doing some cleaning on my Threads because I knew I had a lot of bot followers. But here's the thing. I had over 200 followers, 207 followers on Threads. I'll make a post, and the typical post will get 2 or 3 likes. I'll post a go live and get 2 likes. My highest liked post was me laughing about getting carded at the grocery store when buying lighter fluid, and I got 11 likes for that. So many followers that all failed in the first week. But yeah, I have over 207 followers, and I'd get, on average, a 1% engagement. What that tells the algorithm is the posts are crap. If only 1% of your followers are engaging, that tells the algorithm your post is crap, and it doesn't show it to anybody else. It ultimately comes back down to the algorithm. If you, we talk about streamers supporting streamers, but if we're not engaging with each other's posts as followers, like if you're not following that person, that's one thing. Like they don't, it's less of a hit on that person if you're not following them. But if you are following them, it's a huge hit on them if you don't engage. So, and I'm just speaking generally, of course, but I actually started looking back in the past month. Keep in mind, 207 followers, and look at how big our community is. We got a lot of people in our community. I counted a total of 18 have interacted with my posts in the past month, not counting the bizarre ones. I have a couple bizarre ones, one being the lighter fluid one, and another with the I was there for the fishnet stream. Those got attention from people outside of our circle. But I've engaged with people I don't follow, and sometimes turn into me following. Yeah, that's a very good point. If you find yourself engaging with somebody a lot, it's like, hey, you know what? Maybe I should follow this person, because the algorithms already said, hey, you should follow this person. But what I'll see is there's people following me who are supposedly streamers supporting streamers, and I go check their post history. They are regularly posting. I check the replies section. They are actively engaging with posts, but they're not engaging with mine. And what that tells the algorithm is my posts are crap. So that person is a fake follower. I have not removed anybody from our community yet. But I did remove a bunch of bots, and I got down to 130 followers. But I still have a lot of cleaning to do. But yeah, in the past month, we're talking, well, not a full month, since beginning of May, late April, beginning of May. Aside from those couple of weird posts that had nothing to do with my content, we're talking go lives, clips. I only got 18 people who interacted. There were additional people who liked my reposts. Like if I said, hey, if somebody posted, it's like going live, I'll go, hey, check this person out. I'll repost theirs. There are people who liked that repost, and I see that in the notifications. But some of these individuals never liked my other posts. So it's interesting that somebody would follow me and only like a post when I'm reposting somebody else's go live, but they'll never like any of my posts. So it's just things like that are standing out. And I initially went into that analysis with, okay, who let's make a short list of names to remove, but now it's, okay, here's a short list of people who are actually legitimate. And it's a lot less than you would think. There's a lot, I mean, our community is larger, much larger than the amount of people who engage with my posts. And yeah, so it's just some of the stuff standing out, especially some big names. There's some names that constantly talk about, oh yeah, support everybody, support your fellow streamer. I'll support them. I will like and repost their stuff. I'll visit their streams. And I see no activity from those individuals. It stands out in a sad way. So that's why I say I just don't have the energy to spin this into a positive message at the moment. But it is something that I have seen, and honestly kind of disappointed. So it's something I plan to yap about when I have the word for it. But yeah, when I eventually do yap about that, it'll probably be Thursday. I plan to make a clip of that, and it'll be posted to that YouTube channel that I just linked. So those times when it's like, hey, I missed Valen's stream, but oh, look, he yapped about this particular topic in a 3-minute video. I don't want to go sifting through the VOD for it, but hey, here it is. Click, right? So that's what that's for people who want to consume that kind of content. And I got that idea because the streamer I mentioned, Giga, she was talking about the whole splitting your YouTube channels for algorithm reasons. And guess where I saw her talk about that? A 2.5-minute yapping clip. Just like when I start posting that to that channel. So it's like, you know what? I'm actually subscribed to a channel that posts that kind of content. I consume that kind of content. That's the kind of content I should be posting. So a little bit of a realization I had on that front. Anyway, so I believe next... So I've gone over here. I've not been to Kepler Verge yet. But I'm going to go here and then to Vermeer. Then I think I'll loop back around and hit these. But most likely after hitting Vermeer, it'll open up like the next, maybe a next chapter. Actually, on that note, let me look at this. You found a conference transmission on Pharaoh's clear exactly what's going on. Oh, there's something I haven't done here yet. Huh. I'll have to loop back around. Ow! Matano. And the Grissom system. There's more to see. Huh. I think I'm going to have to come back around to big. I like them chunky. I like them big. I think I have to loop back around to some of these. Actually, some of this I might do off stream because a lot of it's going to be, I forget valuable minerals, forget that. But like this one's going to be a little, not that one. Wait. Investigate the, oh, that'll actually be an actual quest.
I've been a bad boy.
Yes, I have. Forgive me, Father. Actually, I'm going to start going through some of these missions. Start specifically looking for them. I'm going to hit this one, actually, I'm going to hit this one place over here, and then I'll start going back. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's do this. I think Vermeer is going to, like, open up the next chapter of something. Alright, Val, I'm hungry as heck. I'll be lurking. Thank you for the alert, True Elder. Thank you for the visit. Have a great stream. I will make the attempt. Much appreciated. Thank you. By the way, your avatar is fire. Thank you. Although, actually, so you say that, and there's nothing wrong with it. Can't be jump scared about how does sound. By the way, Fate managed to jump scare himself twice with that. Oh, that was good times. Good times. Also, Lurk just woke up, eat some food. But yeah, Derek, actually, so not that there's anything wrong with this model, But I am in the midst of a rebrand. My other half is making took an interest in VTuber design. She is making a new model for me, wrapping up the model design tonight, and she's going to start doing some rigging tomorrow. And the idea is to do some basic rigging and possibly be able to maybe
I love you. I love you.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank you for the
you.
follow. Possibly be able to debut it Thursday. More likely it'll be pushed off to the weekend or later. You know how artists are. Artists will say, oh, I could probably have this done tomorrow, 1 week later. But because it's like, oh, it's not quite right yet. I know I can make it better. So I've yapped about this before. Not that there's anything wrong with this model. But when I got into this, I honestly wasn't even sure if I was going to do it long term. Like, I don't want to spend a ton of money on a model and like a custom model and then hate this. Like, wow, that would be a waste of money. So I got in here cheap, and I've got some compliments, but I've also gotten some criticisms. But honestly, there's nothing wrong with it, and I went with it because I actually like the contrast to my personality. Like, it's a cutesy model, but then I'm a gremlin. I'm an idiot. The issue, especially when it comes to male models, why male models? When it comes to male models, if you're going with a stock option, the options are very limited. It's basically either something like this, something chibi, which some people will say it looks like a child, which I disagree. Like, children don't have a massive head like this, it would destroy a woman if you try to pop this thing out. But it's either this or it's like a pretty boy Far East style thing. And that's not me. Oh, you did? My whole last bottle. Funny enough, I actually got stuck. I was a late birth, and I actually got stuck, and they had to cut me out, and I actually had a cone head as an infant. May explain a lot. But anyway, I digress. Squirreling. But when I got into this, if I could find something that was a little bit more, manly, I probably would have just gone with that instead. But there was nothing like that on the stock market. And I've actually spoken with others who have made similar comments, like Mash. You've seen his ping. He knows the same thing. He made his own ping because he hated the models available. Because again, it's all Far East or that. And I've spoken with others who've said the same thing. So it's a very common complaint. Very common complaint amongst males who want to get into VTubing, which is why you'll actually see there's a lot of male identifying individuals going with a female avatar because it's easier to make it look good. It just looks better. The stock options look better. So when you think about it that way, it's very understandable why a male would go to female avatar. But I went with this because the contrast works, for at least in my opinion, and I just run with it. Well, my other half took an interest in VTuber design, so she's making a design based off of our discussions. And as I've evolved as a streamer, who am I as a streamer? What direction I want to go? That took some time to decide. We've settled on a concept, and it's looking good. Like, to my non-artistically inclined eye, I think it looks fantastic. It is completely different to anything you've seen before. It's different, definitely different, and hopefully it resonates. I think it will. But give a slight indication. Without going into too much detail, I'm going to start to tease when I get my hands on it. But to give a slight indication, think about every VTuber model you've ever seen and the general scheme of it. They're usually anime style. One of the reference images is a character from the show Arcane. So, a stylized realism, more realistic shading is the direction we've gone with the design. Yes, arcane based. Just the face, just the head. So here's the thing about VTuber design. You have to put everything on its own layer. Because when you go to rig, you're, stretching this layer and that layer. So it'll be like one eyebrow will be on its own. Actually, like one eyebrow will be made up of like a couple different layers. Like you have like the main color, then you have the shading. That'll be a different layer. Just the head has over 100 layers. Yep. So she's going to start tackling rigging tomorrow. And the idea is she believes that in a relatively short period of time, she can rig the eyes and the mouth and the jaw to be able to speak. But it will not be able to turn its head. So you see how I turn my head? It's actually a 2D avatar, but what it's doing is you are using keyframes and such, and you're stretching the texture as you turn your head to make it look like you're three-dimensional. And that's where the real work, that's where it gets complex. But imagine like the face just sitting still, not moving, but the eyes will dart and the mouth will move. And that's how it'll be when I debut the new branding, and she'll continue working on the hello, John Poppy, and she'll continue working on the rest of the rigging, which will take a much longer period of time. Which, by the way, if you haven't already, I know Derek did, I have as well. It is a very easy 3-question quiz that upon filling it out, it's anonymous, no names or anything, and I get 70 cents. It is a free, easy way to support me. And I am all for easy, free ways to support me. So, anyway. Yeah, when I installed this InStreamly thing, I wasn't sure how it's going to work out. I actually installed it a while ago, and I kept being told no sponsorship opportunities available, and it's been going on for like a few weeks. And I was like, is there anything to be a pop-up? And then this did. And it's like, oh, wow. So this will run through the rest of the week. It's through the 25th, I think. And I don't know, is it the same link? If it's the same link, I'll even post it in the AK Discord. 6436. It is the same link. As far as I can tell, it's the same link. As far as I can tell, it'll be as far as I can tell, it'll still work when I'm offline. So I'll even share that in the Discord. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that's not intrusive. Like it's acceptable to me. Anyway, so what I'm going to do here is check out this system, and then hit these two systems, and I'm going to hold off on hitting Vermeer, because I think that'll trigger perhaps the next chapter. And in the meantime, I'm going to go back into the journal and hit some of the stuff that perhaps I had missed. Like little side quests and stuff that I had missed. And that'll kind of be my plan, kind of clean out the inventory of stuff. So, hitting Newton first. We'll see what's going on over here. Most likely some kind of not a random event, but like a scripted event that like as you approach. That's what I've typically seen. Or not. The first time that it didn't do that. Alright, and in here. I have no idea what's down here, but we'll find out. Alright, as before, I'm going to go around the perimeter. Although, hit this turreting record so I don't come up in this, this corner. I learned last stream, after almost 20 hours of gameplay, that shift will give you an extra boost. Hope you're doing well, fam. I'm doing fairly well, Dendrix. Thank you. Had a little bit of a rough day, so... Uh-oh. So, jumping into here and blowing shit up. Well, wreckage is... Oh, there it is. And killing some interstellar robots. Would help me unwind. What the? Can't do anything with this? The hell? Ah! Okay then. There's nothing going on there. Maybe it's quest related and I just haven't triggered that quest. It's mildly annoying. Alright. Check out this corner. I think I can, 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 I think I can. The Interstellar Skyrim horse. About to take a nap. We got you tabbed up. Hope you all want to get back. Yeah, get your rest, Dendrix. Thank you for the visit. Oh, there actually is a mission over here. Huh, okay. I don't know what mission it was. One of the assignments leads me here. But here I am. Yeah, it's annoying that I... Okay, hold on. Alright. Where am I? Where am I? I am on Tarim. On Tarim. Explore Pharos, Novaria, Autumnus Tau, and Virmir to find the clues. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Virmir I think will trigger the next chapter because I'll be able to close this. Yeah, okay. I found the other ones. So now it's just Virmir. So assignments is what I want to look at. On Tarim. I keep forgetting what planet I'm on. On Tarim. On Tarim. In the Grissom system. Base of operation of the Grissom system. Of the Armstrong Nebula cluster. On Tarim. I just don't even know what mission I'm on right now. Return to Citadel Tower and Forum. Okay, I'll be doing that. Go to Seoul. I don't know. I don't know. Just following the exclamation point. Oh, I was already there. But in typical RPG fashion, they've got a mission. It's like there's dire consequences. We've got to move fast, but we put it off and do side quests first. Whee! Really? So there's debris here and I can't do anything with it. Huh. Surveyed. Wait, surveyed. Oh! Apparently I've been here. Apparently I've been here. And it's unclear if this... That's right, I vaguely recall. Unclear if this was a glitch. Or was this... I think this may have been the one. Or not. Yeah, this was... This feels like it was a glitch. Because I don't know what I can do, if anything. Wait. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Okay, what the heck is this? I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I can interact with that. Hmm. Let's see. Underground facility has an exclamation point. I don't know why. Yeah, it's there. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I've been here. Anyway, in typical RPG fashion, let's start exploring some of the other things. Clear out some of these. Head to Century System. Hawking Eta Century. Hawking Eta. Hawking Eta. Okay, I hadn't been here yet. Century System. Okay, that's one of the side quests. Let's go do this.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs
shocked.
you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them.
Or recruited.
That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them.
I can see that.
Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I'll deal with Major Kyle.
Figure it out.
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Alright. So definitely a touchy situation. Oh. Oh, he's on the moon. Interesting. Okay. As always, kind of want to explore first. Good towards this landmark that was not on the that was on the overhead map. Oh, hello. Alright, that explains why it wasn't on the map. I forgot these things existed. It's fine. Ow, damn it. Ow, damn it. Die. Die, 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 die. There we go. Die, 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 die. Go to your die animation. Go to die. There it is. So you had to pop back up so he could die. Damn. Well. It's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. And yes, I know I can spend a finite resource to repair it, but I prefer to avoid that. As long as I don't encounter another Thresher Maw, I should be fine. He said with utmost confidence. Hey, come on, Skyrim horse. Really? There we go. Alright, heads up, we got ads scheduled in 4 minutes. Oop. Well, once again, nothing to see here. Move along. Whee! Okay. Explore that corner. Go up here, then loop up and get the stuff on the map. Oh, come on. I think I can. 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 I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could. Apparently I can't. Apparently I can't. Apparently I can't. Come on. Come on, Skyrim horse. Come on. I appear to be stuck. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, there we go. Okay, we got a material over here. Oh, no, no, no. Up here, up here, up here, uppies, uppies. Okay. Is it over? Where is it? Where is it? Is it down here? Didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Alright. Time to play some Frogger.
All targets down.
Yay. Alright. Alright, heading up here. Hello, Country Goblin. Welcome in. Hell yeah, Mass Effect. Uh-oh. Ah, stay up here. So expect to have. Oh, by the way, before the ads kick in, real quick, there's a link that if you fill out the brief 3-question questionnaire, I'll get 70 cents. It's a super easy, free way to support me. Howdy, howdy, Country Goblin. Good to see you too. Thank you for the visit. Okay. Couple of things here. Alright. Hitting the pause button for those who are trapped in ad jail. Let's go ahead and hit the BRB screen. I have returned. Don't mind the fire, everything's fine.
Securing point.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
Please? Oh, yeah. I have to see Major Kyle.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Ground
Father Kyle
control
wants
to
nothing more to do with the
Major
Alliance.
Kyle. Ground control to Major Kyle.
You shouldn't have killed those investigators. This problem isn't gonna go away.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He needs my help.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Yeah, it's just talkies. It's just talkies. Everything's fine. It's just talkies. I'm totally not gonna try to rob you while I'm here. Play some Frogger, take your stuff. Hello, everyone.
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
Oh. Okay, it's probably going to be upstairs, but let's see if I can rob the place first. I mean, yeah, let's see if we can rob the place. Okay. Think that's everything. Alright, it's time to go upstairs. Oh. Nope, put that away. A little surprised I couldn't, nothing in there. Where's Father Kyle? What? Did I miss something? No, I'm upstairs. Is this not correct? What am I missing? Eh? Oh. Come on. Okay. That's where I came in. Control room.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
Nobody cares about us biotics. We have to look out for each other.
Where's Kyle? Where's Father Kyle? Well, where's Father Kyle? Check upstairs again.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
Wait. Hold on. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Make a way through the compound. Make a way through the compound. Find Kyle.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
Kyle? What? Is there something specific I was supposed to do that I haven't done? Okay, they only let me in because I said I just wanted to talk to Father Kyle. Where is he? What am I missing? There is something that's supposed to be obvious that is assumed that I would get upon entering over here. I don't know. Well, one thing I can try, maybe leave the facility and re-enter? Potentially a broken quest. But what's over here? He might be in here. That may be the issue. Maybe he's in here. Father Kyle is in another compound. Thank you, Shepard, but Father Kyle's in another compound. Anything else to rub? Not that I need that, because I'm already full on medical kits. I know that's all that'll be. Alright, what's over here?
Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
We're the investigators.
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You can't help them now.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
No,
You're
it's
doing
not
the right
easy.
thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Let's
I'm
trust
going
them.
to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children
That is
will
the reality.
I will not
Like-
betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can have an Alliance command patrol pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
You should return to Normandy to notify the Alliance. They want to dispatch a ship. Let's check out the other room. See what else we can borrow. Alright, tackling without bloodshed. I know, right? What kind of RPG player am I? I'll tell you what kind I am. The kind that keeps getting lost. Oh, look what I found. Sorry, I'm not super talkative. Currently fighting with electronics and losing. No worries, no worries. You can just silently lurk. No worries. I'm just yapping to myself for the most part. Which is good to do anyway. Like, in all seriousness, for those who are like, well, nobody ever enters, you know, nothing to talk about. Find something to talk about. Play a game that gives you something to talk about. Because, one, somebody kind of stepping in, there'll be people, quietly lurking, and you need to be, entertaining. Like, sitting here quietly playing Mass Effect is not interesting. Like, anybody who's in here is here for the personality, not here to watch me play Mass Effect badly. More stuff up here to do. So just always be yapping. And also, that's how you get some good clips. Like, sometimes I'll get clips now from chat interacting, pressing buttons, saying things, interacting with chat. But, sometimes it's still the old way of doing it when I was training myself, where I got to generate my own content. So I'm used to that. I'm used to generating my own content. So it's good to get used to, because then you get clips from that, right? Like, nobody wants to watch you, quietly play a game. just a general pointer to any new streamer. Just keep talking. So that also will fuel the choice of game I play. Like, there's a reason why I don't play, things like Marvel Rivals and stuff like that. It's because it's just constantly recycled, and there's nothing new to talk about. And even to the extent of, I did one stream where I played Just Cause 3 early on. I didn't continue because while it's a fun game, it's just the same thing over and over again. There's nothing to comment on. At least story-based games, things happen, and I can comment on the things that happened. So, gives you something to yap about. Just a thought.
Heading out.
Ah, damn it. Alright. Oh, hey, is it not on fire anymore? Oh, so we went inside the building, this thing reset itself. Oh, that's interesting. Couple question marks over here. You know what that means. 2 question marks over here typically means, something's about to go down. Well, I'll tell you what's going down. The Mako, because it's not getting up the mountain that way. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Apparently I can't. This way? Come on. Come on. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. Come on. Ah, there we go. Oh, no, 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 don't. Damn it. More of this. Oh, there's a path over here that helps. Well, less a path. Have I mentioned how tedious this all feels? Like this, driving across the landscape of these planets and moons. Okay, here we go.
Redeploying.
Recover by playing Frogger. Okay. That'll be it. Get back to Normandy and phone home. Is that it? Did I do the thing? Okay. Did I do the thing? Admiral Hackett needs to be informed. Return to the Normandy. I'm here. I'm on the Normandy. Where's Buddy Hackett? I thought you were Hackett. Maybe I have to go over here. Okay, this must be it. No, that wasn't. What the fuck? I'm on the Normandy. What now? talk with Joker. What about Hackett?
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Okay.
I have to go.
That's fine.
Alright, see ya.
Where is Buddy Hackett? I'm on the Normandy. Kind of exploring now. I don't know. I don't know. Where's Hackett? There's Dolly over here, but where's Hackett? Huh. Well. I thought this was Hackett. Is it not? There's Galaxy Map. Okay, airlock is shut down. Makes sense. So we're in orbit right now. I don't know. Maybe it'll trigger at some point, but I don't know. There is another place we can go to. Oh. There it is.
We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Okay. So I'd access the map again to trigger the cutscene. I don't know. So I've not been here yet. After this, I'll go back and look at quests and stuff because I may have missed something or referenced somewhere that I've already been. And oops. I don't know why I'm going here, but I'll find out when I get there. Fart whirl? Okay, that's where I want to land. All right. Huh. Fairly empty map. Interesting. Alright, let's go around the perimeter. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I've said this a couple of times that when I got into Mass Effect, I knew it was a first-person shooter, role-playing game. Did not expect this to be a big part of the game. Not that I have a problem with it, it's just doesn't give much to yap about. Although, we've got some combat over here. Hello. Hello. Oh, Arachne! These guys. I don't actually have to fight them. I'll just steer clear, don't have to fight them. Okay, that works. Yeah, they weren't actually defending something, they just exist. First time I've encountered that, where... Well, I guess I've encountered... like, little, like, towns of, like, indigenous creatures. First time they were, like, potentially violent on proximity. Hello. What the? I better not have to get way up there. Okay. I don't. Good. I was like, oh hell no. But this is different. Alright, we have to fight the Arachne. Alright. Let's do this. So apparently they don't take damage till they're fully out. They've got to have the exit animation first. Case in point. And then... Okay, that it? Alright. So I just invaded their territory and murdered homeowners. It's not very good of me. Why am I here? I don't know. Although, we got dead soldiers and a bunch of Arachne, so we might have some resistance in here. You never know. One of those red triangles, maybe we got Arachne in here. So, were they breeding Arachne here too? Or am I thinking of something else? Wasn't Arachne the creatures that were basically extinct? I thought so. Okay.
That's the last of them.
Is it? What the? What are these things? I don't know what those are, but I'm going to shoot it. Ah, that guy got, like, cooked. Wow. Okay. Alright, so still an objective over here. Ah, okay. It's fine.
According to this, they received a supply ship just 2 days ago. The Arachni must have attacked since then.
Suspicious.
Tell me about that supply ship. This planet is supposed to be uninhabited. The Arachni didn't come from nowhere.
One moment. These things are drones, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
Then that's where we're going. Move out, people.
Right.
Right. The logs downloaded should allow you to backtrack the course to its origin. Alright.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division.
Durand?
The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate
I was
extraction.
thinking about that. It's like, how are Arachne here? Okay, I still got an exclamation point here. Why? Okay. I'm actually going to take a quick break. I feel myself just really feeling fatigued. I'm going to get up and stretch, get some caffeine, get a snack. I should feel better after that. Take a quick break. Be right back. I have returned. Although the game... there we go. Windows Explorer just threw a little bit of a fit at me. Yeah, I've been feeling fatigued all day. Got up, stretched, a bit of caffeine, a bit of sugar. Also got myself some dark chocolate. Hadn't done this in a while. So by the way, on the subject of mental health, it's a very complex process. But one thing that's generally understood is serotonin. Your brain produces serotonin. And it does so from tryptophan, which you can get from a variety of foods, and it's in high density in certain foods, such as chocolate, specifically dark chocolate. So, not something you want to rely on, but if you're feeling really blah, fatigued, feeling like, a little bit of dark chocolate helps. I at least reached a point where I didn't have to rely on it, but I hadn't had any for a while, but today was just kind of rough. So hopefully this helps. Alright, well, I'm munching on that. I'll get to the game. Okay. I don't know why I'm in here. I don't know. I honestly don't even remember what I had just done. I don't know why I was here. Oh, it's another question mark. Oh. Okay. Okay, right, I explored that place and it was time to go. I don't know why there's still an exclamation mark on there. Fuck's that? Alright, let's head up this direction. The fuck? Alright, some minerals over here. Then I'm going to check the journal and see where else I need to backtrack to, and et cetera, to try to clear out several of those side quests before I move on to the next chapter in the main quest. Turn to a ship. Okay. Let's go do this. Head to the Erebus Styx Theta Erebus. Styx Theta Erebus. Six Theta Erebus. Oh! Look at that. Oh, this is probably opened up by... Oh, okay, okay. That was the distress beacon that made this available. I'm follow. I'm totally on board. The shocks on that thing are impressive. Alright. Now come over here and go around perimeter like that, clockwise. Wow. Okay. Stop sliding. Oh, gotta be on level terrain. That counts as level terrain. Gotta play Frogger to open up the safe chest. Alright. Going up this way, clockwise. Alright, that's it for that. Alright, head over here. Boop, boop. That poked her eye. Positioning may be a little bit off. That was aggressive boop. That was a boop from Captain Sano. Okay. Go ahead and quick save. Might have a fight right off the bat. Pierce particle bores were shut down for breakthrough the tunnels just below the surface. Shack's equipment are stenciled with the logo of the Tenkara Mining Consortium, but there's no trace of the mining crew. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well. And something jumps out. I need to do something about that, don't I? When I get back on the ship, I'll start destroying some stuff. And gotta resituate equipment. So I know I've gotten additional equipment since the last time I've spread the love, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to learn from this. But there's a mineral too. The fuck was that? Between that weird sound, that door opening, the game kind of jump scared me. What the fuck? The fuck? The fuck? Okay, well, let's... I don't know. The fact there's no trace of a mining crew, it's almost like Tremors. They wouldn't just get up and vanish. Then you find a hat on the ground, lift up, and a face staring at you. Kind of like The Thing. Well, I don't know. I hear something over here, but I don't know. I don't know. But the listing post, this is where the, which, that being said, nobody being found here could be because the listing post over there, the mining operation over here, and the Arachne was like munch. Another mineral deposit over here. Whee! Oh, there it is. Okay. Here's the listing post. Something's going to happen over here. Arachne, it looks like. That was the expectation. So kind of the arachnid to wait for me before launching its attack. Okay. Cool. Oh. Another swarm approaching. Okay. I'm not done yet. Yeah, so kind of the rack need to wait. Here it comes. Oh no, the swarm. It's overwhelming. I don't know, does a dozen count as a swarm? It's just, I don't know. Swarm to me implies more than a dozen. There's another one coming? Oh man. Oh man, that we just barely made that one. How do we hold out against another swarm? Whatever shall we do? Oh no, I'm screwed. Just overwhelming numbers and finite ammunition. Man. Resort to brute force combat. No, it's working ahead. No, it's working ahead. Got a swarm approaching. No, let's work. No, no, it's working. Get him. This almost feels like when I'm running an encounter in a tabletop RPG, then it's like, oh, I want to throw like a bunch of these enemies, and you throw it into the encounter calculator and be like, oh man, what I had planned is way too much. Let's tone it down a bit. Hello, ATX. Hey, bro. Woo, welcome in. But yeah, this encounter feels like when I'm GMing a tabletop game encounter. And it's like, I want to throw a bunch of these things at the players. And then you do the calculations and you're like, oh, I don't want to throw too much. Don't want to overwhelm them. I better only throw a few at them. And then the players wipe the floor with the enemies and barely take any damage.
Join the Marines. See the galaxy. Hell.
Holy hell, sir.
Oh.
Talk about a near-run thing.
Man,
You all
impossible odds right there. Just getting warmed up.
I'm pissed off. When I get pissed off, I shoot things. Find me more bugs.
right? Around here, they're more likely to find you.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Oh.
Right, that must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
We'll take care of it.
Just point us in the right direction.
It's fine.
You
Everything's
don't have to
fine.
do that, Commander. We've bled them. We can probably hold until a bigger ship arrives to get us off-world. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call.
Of course.
You saved our asses, Commander. Thanks.
It's your call. In other words, I'm going to do it. Because it's the right thing to do. Been ripped apart by arachne claws, leaving the defense turrets inoperative. It'd be possible to power the turrets off the Mako's in it, but they would make it impossible to drive or fire to Mako's own weapons. Oh. Why not? Okay. Although I guess it doesn't really matter at this point.
Go, go, go!
The fuck? Oh, do I have to disconnect from the generator now? Know where to drive the thing? I don't know, I just kind of pressed buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. Disconnect. Okay. I should be able to drive the thing now. Probably the mining camp. Or it's over here where it says arachne infested mine. It's probably that. Let's go hit that debris. And they go to the mine. Quack. Oh, got another supplies here. Oh. Alright. They're spaced perfectly apart to where I could have gotten there if I had 2 more seconds. was gonna wait until I go back to the ship, but I think I need to go ahead and take care of... Oh, first of all, let's spend some points. Alright, then equipment. Let's just go ahead and delete... Well, first of all... No, I think his... Oh, look at that. That breaker is better than what he's got by a mile. Oh, he can equip a third of those now. Nice. So let's do that. Improve stability, scram rail. I would like a better heat sink, but don't got. Should I give you... No, your stiletto is better. $134. That's terrible. Let's go ahead and omnigel that one. $168. Yeah, that's not very good. The Stinger's better anyway. Alright, let's omnigel that. Keep Stingers. Okay. And we'll sell that. Okay. Shotguns. I'm not using any shotguns, but get rid of everything 7 and below. Now, I can't give you a better shotgun, even though you're not going to use it. Wow, that's not good. Although, no, actually, that's pretty good. That's decent. Okay. But let's get rid of that. Although, wait. The Hurricane. $254. I'll give you that. Yeah, that Hurricane is not very good. Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of the scimitars. Crossfire is good. The Lancer's terrible. Let's get rid of the Lancer. Okay. Stick with that. What about armor? Oh wait, no. That's not correct. It is here. Here's where I want to go. My energy level is very low. Eating something helps temporarily. Definitely won't be a late stream. I'm fine for now, but definitely won't be a late stream. Yippee! Making sure they got the correct weapons equipped, because sometimes they decide to do something weird. Yippee! Yo, Shikigaki, welcome in. Mass Effect 1, yes, I am playing through the trilogy. I got the Legendary Edition, and this is the first game.
I smell trouble.
I smell trouble. Wait, shoot out the wall. Ow. Is that it?
Clear.
She just said clear.
That's the last of them.
Is it really? More? We shooting through the wall for it.
All clear.
All clear. So you say. What was this all clear crap?
Perimeter secured.
Area secured. Area secured, right. At this point, stop clearing it. Area secured.
All targets down.
All targets down. Shigwick. All targets down.
All clear.
All clear. That it? Vic Train, how you doing?
Thanks, Commander.
Alright, so that's it? We're done? Yep, no more. We got them all. Mission accomplished. Time to go home. Off stream? How dare you? Oh, wrong way. Oh, shame. For shame. You mean you got something you're playing that you're embarrassed for us to see? Oh, I wonder what that could be. Ow. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Got him. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Think we got him, Commander.
Think you got him? Mission accomplished? Use your partner as a shield. Kind of his job, though. Supposed to be tanky. Waiting on for the poison to wear off. Alright, we're done. Alright. Okay, there's another breeding pot over here. Records of the Arachne were just brood warriors. The male-gendered Arachne only fight when a hive is severely pressed. Safe to say you've eliminated the Arachne on Nepmos. Then she dies after. Wake up, you sleepyhead. So it's safe to assume you've completely eliminated the Arachne. Okay, if you say so. You know, I'm only an amateur game master myself, but even I can be more complete with an explanation than, okay, by defeating these creatures, you can assume you've gotten everything. Because it's well known that once you fight and kill those two brood warriors, you know you've got the entire hive. I mean, it's a good game overall, but it has its moments. It has its moments where I'm just left to scratch my head like, huh? I guess I need to return to that listening post to tell them that I got them all. It's like, how do you know? Trust me, I know. I'm an expert in these kinds of things. I'm an expert in Arachne. You need to know these things when you're a Spectre, you know. Now, of course, knowing me, about this point, I'd be like, psych, here's the queen.
You're a hell of a soldier.
Thank you. Oh. So I didn't have to report back. That was it? I guess so. Oh. Okay. Alright, that was it. Alright, let's head back to the Normandy. Find and destroy the main Geth base of operations in the Grissom system. Armstrong Nebula Cluster. Armstrong Nebula Grissom system. Grissom system, Gesundheit. Armstrong Nebula Grissom. Armstrong Nebula. Oh, Armstrong Nebula. I've been here, right? Maybe Grissom wasn't available before? I don't know. I feel like I've been here. Pretty sure I've been. It was only the fourth system and the Grissom was unlocked after? I don't know. Pardon me, I was alt-tabbing. Oh, oops. Okay. Now, as per usual, I want to kind of explore first, so come up to this corner first. Lurking still. Thank you, Country Goblin. Alright, there's that corner. I think I can. I think I can't. Oh, but I want to. Just the mineral deposit over there. Go around. Okay, we've got mission here. Oh. Forget why I'm here. Come on. Oops, shit. Down. Down, boy. Did I get them all? I think so. Okay. jammed. Alright. Can't forget to use, like, abilities. Adds a barrier to your shield that absorbs damage but cannot block attacks that bypass shields. Damages on nearby enemies and objects makes them more vulnerable. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's hit your shield boost 2. God damn. Whoa. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Damn. Whoa, hello. Wait, did that kill it? Oh, hello. Charge. Let's hit the immunity. The last gift falls. You hear music from across the room. On a monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and essence lost. The chorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. Transmitter shuts down. Huh. Wow. That was like a random tough encounter. You just walk right in. You're surrounded by pretty high, high level enemies. It's like, damn. Just a big empty room with a lot of enemies. Alright, back room over here. Yeah, even a Geth terminal was a Frogger game. The banishment of the Quarians. Oh yeah, that's right. Tali had said that the Quarians had created the Geth. Long time ago. We're heading towards debris now. I guess I did everything I need to do here. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like the exclamation point is kind of a glitch. I don't know. Whee! Supposed to be right on top. Oh, there it is. Debris and an anomaly. Alright, here we go. Woo! Oh no, nearing the limit again. Oh, an anomaly over here. Is it up there? Might be. Yeah. Ah. Ah, damn. Damn it. There we go. I think I got the whole perimeter, but I'm gonna explore over here a little bit. Whee! It's fine. Sturdy vehicle. Okay, I think I got it. All right, time to head back up to the ship. You know what? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and call this. I'm fighting sleep. So rather than sit here and just fight sleep quietly, I'm just going to call it. I'm going to go ahead and raid out. Get to bed early tonight. Who to raid? Who to hit? Who have not hit yet? That's an option. That's an option. Because I'm ending a little bit earlier, there's a lot more options to raid. Because normally I go fairly, especially on Thursdays, I go fairly late and everybody's already wrapped up. We got ads scheduled to come up. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that, let that play out while I look for a raid target. Lots of options. Lots of options. Because the big thing is I do want to raid outside of our community. So... I did see a good target, I think. Yeah, this would be a good one. Alright, so, little reminder for everybody, my VODs are on YouTube, as well as my clips are posted to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and I will also post go lives and other such goings on to Twitter, Blue Sky, and Threads. My streaming calendar can be found on the Twitch calendar as well as a Google extension on Twitch, and I will also post to the Instagram and Twitch stories. And thank you for chilling with me, and I'll catch you next time.